Okay, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Raising Kanan Season 3 theory, okay? And I want to talk about Jukebox, Detective Howard, and Burke. Now, we all know that as of the end of episode 2, Detective Howard killed Detective Shannon Burke. Now, Jukebox, if you pay attention to the very beginning scenes, the opening scenes of episode 2, you see all the cops and everyone, they're all going to the cop's funeral, Burke's funeral or whatever. And you have Jukebox watching from across the street. Jukebox looks at Detective Howard. She has a look of disgust on her face. Now, we all need to pay attention to that because this is the writers showing us without telling us that Jukebox is very smart and she knows that Detective Howard either killed Burke or had something to do with it. So, once you already assess the fact that we know Jukebox is a year or two older than Kanan, we know that she basically was the first person to educate Kanan on how to get money, right? We know that she's smarter than Kanan. We know that she's wiser than Kanan. Will she be the person who goes to Kanan and says, hey, you know your dad killed Detective Burke. I feel some way about that. Is this the thing that sets Jukebox on her path to become a cop in the first place? Also, I feel that the death of Detective Burke is the catalyst for Jukebox to become a cop in the future, because this is the first time Jukebox personally gets to see how corrupt the police are. So it's like in a way, Shannon and Detective Howard are the inspirations for Jukebox ultimately becoming a cop. And the other question that we have to ask is, will Jukebox get revenge? These are the type of things you got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Being that, first of all, we're going to discuss all of these facts, right? But being that Jukebox now holds resentment for Detective Howard, now that will be even more ammo for Detective Howard to be taken out by the likes of Rock and Jukebox putting the plan together in motion. Because realistically, you could look at it like this. Kanan doesn't want Howard dead. Kanan has no reason to want his father dead, who he just found out is his father, and he knows this is somebody who has his best interest in heart and never lied to him. So he has that one up over Rock. Rock knows she was Howard's CI. She would automatically want him dead before he can reveal that information. So in the back of her mind, she still wants him dead. However, she's going to use him for as far as she can use him in the meantime. And now you have Jukebox, who had respect for Burke, right? And has some kind of love for Burke, being that she had the opportunity to get rid of Burke, even though she knew Burke was kind of meddling in her family's business, right? She had the opportunity to lie on Burke and put Burke away, right? She didn't do it. So you have Rock, who has motive to kill Howard, and then you have Jukebox, who might want to avenge Burke. And here's another thing you got to look out for, right? Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk to Burke's girlfriend. What if Jukebox gets in contact with Burke's girlfriend? What if Burke's girlfriend reaches out to Jukebox because she may have already heard of Jukebox through Shannon Burke talking to her about their whole family, right? And this will give her even more motive to want to take Howard out. But she'll learn even more things about her own family, because currently she don't know about Raquel being a rat, right? And that could complicate things in the future. It could. But also, when you're talking about Burke and Jukebox, right? Jukebox may feel like she owes Detective Burke, for the simple fact of she ultimately becomes a cop because of Burke. Remember, Burke saved Jukebox from getting arrested like twice. She didn't even make it to get fingerprinted. Now, I don't know what the requirements are for police academy, but I think that if you was even fingerprinted before, they probably not gonna let you, like, especially for the last time she got arrested, which was assault. She walked up on the dude, popped on him, talked her talk, he swung, he missed, she popped on him again, beat him up, stomped him out. Like, it was crazy, and it was in broad daylight. So it's like witnesses, everything, right? That, if she would have went to jail for that, got fingerprinted for that, or even got charged for that, that could have led to her not even being able to apply to go to the police academy. Okay? Like, all of this, it's setting Jukebox on her path to be the Jukebox that we're waiting so patiently to see. You gotta understand, I feel like once she looked at Detective Burke, once she looked at Detective Howard the day of the funeral outside from across the street, she immediately was like, yo, I can't believe this happened. The whole world is messed up. There is no God, because we know, we pretty much know for sure that Jukebox is atheist, right? Because of what she said to her mother last season. I'm not about to reiterate that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made her say, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get away from everybody. She tried to go to like a military school, whatever it was. And by the way, when she tried to go to that military school, didn't she call that dude uncle? What's that about? Uncle? Like, Kenya brother? I don't, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, Jukebox knows Detective Howard killed Shannon Burke. And this could go either ways. This could lead to a lot of different plot lines, and I'm gonna reiterate those plot lines again. Jukebox knowing Detective Howard killed Burke can lead to Jukebox meeting Shannon Burke's girl. It can lead to her personally going at Detective Howard in whatever way she wants to do. It could also lead to her having a moment with Rock where they both express their contempt for Detective Howard at some point, and then putting together a plan, right, to take Howard out, right? It could go a lot of different ways, right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all want me to stop showing my face? You know I'm showing my handsome face for the ladies. But like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.